Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back with some more Slime Greatness. This being the 16th episode of the second season, or episode 40 now overall. Yes, we are in the 40s. End of the previous episode, we saw Clayman, like the very end of the previous episode, we saw Clayman. He was looking a little shook, was he not? So we're gonna see what we have with that, and obviously what we're gonna see, going forward with this episode. We're gonna hop into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Yep. Love to see that. And this stuff was great. Like, this stuff was important, obviously, And then the Gopta stuff, I love that. That was hilarious. The end of the meeting, or so we thought. Ramirez, oh yeah, Ramirez passed out. We got to get back to that. The Golem, right? And like end of season 1. Ha ha. Ha ha. Like, Ramirez had urgent news, urgent matter. Ramirez like forgot about like what she came here initially to do. Tempest doomed to fall. Like, this is more important than the news or whatever she had. Oh my god. Like, hey, maybe it is more important to her. Oh, you gonna pull that card, Rimuru? I'm gonna spoil that shit for you if you don't speak up. Are you this same exact thing? For the third time. For the third time. Well, to be fair, the second time she was gonna say it, didn't she get cut off? But really, if you want to see it that way, the third time we've heard that. Oh man. Now, I don't know if she's referencing maybe Walpurgis, like the feast, like the Demon Lord feast, or like the Demon Lords getting together like that. I don't know if that is kind of what Ramirez could be talking about, that could lead to Tempest's downfall, but I guess we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna be something else entirely or what. So may have another episode sort of like setup here. That whole thing with like Muron though in Clayman, like Clayman thinking that Muron is dead. I cannot wait to see his look on his face, like his reaction when he sees that she's actually alive. That's gonna be great. And just seeing him sort of shook at the end of the previous episode was great. Ramiro was pretty calm. Right. Now everyone's starting to gather around. Okay, so it is the way you talking about this are like so exciting. This a great war ensues. It's like everything, like all the factions are like everything kind of like ties into each other in a way. Right. You came here and had something important to tell us, and then you just were reading manga and forgot about it. Almost. So what they'll be discussing. So it's not the actual meeting itself. Frey and Milim. Which I was thinking, I'm still thinking something is up with that, like with Milim. And even from what we had at the end of the previous episode, that sort of like warning to Clayman about Milim. Like, yeah, of course he'll be good. Sanction remover. Killed. It's better to stay calm. So we should be like you and start freaking out and bouncing all over the walls and whatnot? Sounds like something he would do, right? Sounds like something he's doing. Like, she's right there. she here. I'm Euron. In the flesh, like right in front of you. Ah! Ah! She was having some trouble like processing that. Of course the bad guy is Clayman. Ramirez, man. Just like too pure as a demon lord. But even as a demon lord. I mean, there's still things we haven't necessarily like saw from her sort of in full. I mean, to be fair, she is a demon lord, so maybe that's not even right to say. all for the golem. All for her. Nice. Nice. We have to. Right, that's important. This is why like Ramirez handling things way better. Way more calm and not just instant like off instinct like let's go. Come on. Now. Let's do this. I'm going. Well, that's new. that's new. A Ramirez bath scene. Look at Ramirez here with. The boys, come on, man. Bros before hoes, right? Right? Don't take me too seriously, y'all, but that, you know, that's what they be saying. Damn, that aim. That aim, though. That was perfect. Like a road, highway, something like that. Couldn't they both like have a mutual like? It's like both of them maybe work on it. Yeah. But they gonna have to do something like maybe help or like do something like from their side as well. A toll, right? Makes sense. Yeah, like sort of a give and take, you know? let them do their business. Let them. That's fair though, I would say. Who just? Oh, I was like, who just over here like this? That's definitely new, man. Basti with the golem and Ramirez. Interesting. Man, I swear. Valdora's been reading the whole day. I don't think he's put down a book or a manga. So this is how you feel all the time. I mean, if they willing to, then just then let them. They're offering. They're saying they will, so they're asking. How quickly Ramirez, excuse me, when Ramirez gets her way, how quickly she switch up. Yeah, they all over her though. Yo, the fit. Yo, you see Valdora's fit? I love it. Finally, he put a book down though. Yeah, she probably got some information. Or did she? Oh. I was gonna say, if she on, like, you would have thought she would have got something out of him. Like, either way, no matter how. Oh. What? She has a picture of Rimura with a heart. Like that. Does she even have anything in there? This. It's nice that Tempest is right doesn't have to sort of handle this all by themselves. It's great to have these alliances, you know, to have them around. Because I want to say Tempest maybe could still pull. Yeah, maybe not actually. Like Tempest couldn't pull like a lot of these things off. Like a lot of these other, you know, people and factors in their nations and their places have came in clutch. For a human. For a human. Ramen. Wasn't that the dude that like body swapped? Razen. I mean, the way this whole like her information has been going, I wouldn't really bank on it. Like other people have had to vouch and throw in their own comments to make it more clear. That's why. Hazen. The way they were all talking about him, though, like it was nothing. Like, like it was nothing. Yeah, it was so easy. It was so easy. Yeah, I remember that. I feel like I was a little hazy on it. I was like, yeah, that was the guy with the. I mean, that wasn't that long ago. With the body double and all that. Might take a few years. Of course. You like notice his like reaction at first though. Literally a fan club. Little mini fan club. $30,000. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get started probably maybe next episode or the episode after. Oh. Who's that? The middle finger? the middle finger. The 5 fingers. Like a dog or a fox? Little interesting. Oh, okay, okay. All right, all right. I kind of like his get up, like his design. I don't know how I feel about the others that they showed though. He kind of looks pretty raw. That's the one we really got to look out for. Okay. They have some kind of like surprise or some kind of twist or curveball. Eurazania? Eurazania? Didn't we hear that? I don't remember. Like from Clayman's point of view. Didn't they talk about that? Or someone talked about that maybe. Maybe not. I could not be remembering. Goal is to awaken as a true demon lord. Clayman, a true demon lord. So what we have to like is he already we gotta try and beat him to the punch? We can't get back there in time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm surprised we actually didn't see anything from Clayman in this episode, like his POV. Like hear anything from him, right? Like how we did at the end of the previous episode, because like the last we saw of him, he was kind of it looked like he was a bit maybe in shambles, or he was a little shook. So once again, more setup with this episode. I kind of like what. Yeah, I think maybe we get things started in the next episode. If not the next episode, then definitely probably the episode after that. But Clayman making his move, apparently, right? So that's gonna be interesting to see how things obviously play out with that, and what's gonna happen with Eurazania. Like if we can't get back there in time or get to there in time to beat him to the punch. And then there's also Walpurgis. There's like the other fingers. So we haven't even got started yet. So this shit's about to be crazy, man. It is. Especially like with this setup we've had, and now kind of everyone that's involved, everyone that's sort of on the table. It's like everything is. It's like almost everyone is kind of involved with this and connected with this. Like, and then there's like the church too. We can't forget about the church. I'm really looking forward to this, man. I'm really looking forward to the I'm a little nervous. I want to say I'm a little nervous, but I mean, with who we have sort of on our side now, like we've beefed up our allies, and just, who we kind of have here with us. Everyone's been beefed up in general too. Obviously with what happened with Rimuru. But to have like Veldora now and Diablo, that does put me more at ease, because I feel like if we didn't have who we have with us now, like and if this shit was happening, I'd be probably a bit more nervous. But I feel like I'm not as nervous now. Like I'm excited, but I'm also like a little tiny bit nervous now heading into what we're about to have going on, because of just like the scale, right? The scale obviously has expanded with everything in the series. And like, is it gonna be easy? I would think it's not gonna be easy, but then like it's like with what we have now, it may be, but there still may be a curveball or something like that in there. But I mean, with who we're dealing with demon lords here, right? So that shit's no joke. So I don't think it's gonna be easy, and who knows what surprises are in store. But I'm really looking forward to what we're gonna have with this upcoming, this confrontation, right? This war, or just whatever's about to break out. and then the wall purges stuff as well. I still think, man, the little like foreshadowing or whatever they've done with like Milim, it's gonna be interesting, right? Like maybe Milim because Milim, turns on Clayman or does something with him, or like what is going on with Milim? That's sort of been a big question for me lately with the position that she's in. So we'll see though, man. We'll see though. I really like what they've been building up, what they've been setting up for this. I feel like with what we've had, it's obviously important for the future of just Tempest as a whole, right? But then specifically for this next encounter, confrontation we have here, I like what they've been doing with that, and I think it's setting it up for it to really be something special, like how they've done before, right? They've definitely done this before. I feel like beginning of season 2, right, had a lot of setup, had a lot of build up, and then that tail end of season 1, part 1 was freaking insane, man. Right? So this part 2 is kind of setting up in a similar fashion, I would say, but I would say I'm enjoying the beginning of this part more than the beginning of part 1 of this season. I don't know, I've been able to get into this stuff more, so I guess like even though it's been build up and dialogue and setup, I've been more entertained, more, I guess, attentive to what we've been having going on here. So I'm gonna shut up though, man. I'm just rambling and rambling. I felt like this was a solid episode. Nothing like too crazy, but for what we have coming in the future, I'm really excited. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of TenSura. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.